Hey, 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 it is that time of day. It is like 5:01 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 28th of January, 2025. That, of course, is the 29th. For our friends on the other side of the planet, I want to say hello to New Zealand. I want to say hello to Vanuatu. I want to say hello to Australia. And I want to say hello to my friends there in Melbourne. Oh my gosh, somebody's going to kill me from Melbourne someday. I'm so sorry. Folks, my name's Lee. I'm the guy who started the site. Well, I thought it was funny. Well, we'll call it the sites because there's actually two of them. And I'm pretty darn sure you are you. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. Thank you so very much for being members of our group or groups. This morning we're sitting at well over 507,000 members in our groups. It's a great number. That's a bigger population than many cities. So let's call us the funniest city on the internet, and it's population us. Thanks for making us great, folks, and thanks for making it to Tuesday with me or Wednesday. I'm starting this video really early because these videos take me so much time, and I'm already spending about 6 hours on the group just doing other stuff. So starting it early this morning, I'm probably going to go back to bed. But I want to make sure you get the video that you deserve, folks. What are these videos? If you haven't been here before, it's the only way I could figure out how to say thank you for joining this amazing group. And I started this when we were about, I think we're about 400,000 or something like that. We've recently broke 500,000. That's just a few days ago. I think about 4 days ago, we broke 500,000 members. We've added another 7,000 since. These numbers are just skyrocketing. I'm really hoping we hit 1 million, but I'm happy with what we've got right now. We've got such a good group, and it's such good quality stuff that's coming in. Of course, we do get repeats. We do get the scammers that sneak in once in a while, and you folks letting us know when you see them that we get on it right away. As soon as I see a scammer report, like a report of a scammer comment, or some kind of political crap or religious crap going on, you folks let us know and we take care of it. And that's really what keeps the group great and dynamic. Your posts and the fact that you folks are helping us police that. It's a lot of work, but you make it a little bit easier and you make it worthwhile. Thank you so very much for all the amazing content that you folks bring every day to the group. Yeah, 507,000. I couldn't be happier. I don't know about you. What are you folks doing today? As I said, right here, it's really early. But I got plans later on today. I've got to work a hockey game. The Florida Panthers are in town playing against the Calgary Flames, who I work for. Got to be one of the greatest jobs in the world, friends. I work for a hockey team. So, anyways, I'll be working that game tonight. That's later on this evening. But in the meantime, between that, I'll probably catch up on a little bit more laundry, which I admit, I've got an exciting life. I did some laundry yesterday too. So that's what I'm doing today. A little bit of laundry. I've got to do a return for Amazon. And what else? I think maybe a tiny bit of shopping. That's about it. So nothing exciting. And then a hockey game. I'm working it, but I get to watch it. And it's so fun. I tell you, I love hockey. If you've never got a chance to see a hockey game, I hope you someday get a chance to sit down and watch a hockey game live, folks. Well, it's exciting times, isn't it? So what's next? I don't know. I mean, we try to keep these things moving along. By we, I mean me. I don't want to get caught up because I always find I do get caught up, usually at the end, dragging out the videos as much as possible. So why don't we get to the next segment? And that next segment is going to be me featuring a couple of posts. So let's check that out now. So I want to show off a couple of posts that made me laugh. Couple of memes. First one's from Crystal Ryan. I'm just gonna throw that up right now. There we go. Well, number one, that is so true. Number two, that's Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. Oh my god, this one hits the mark perfectly. All right, I'm not gonna keep it up much longer, but thank you, Crystal. That's from Crystal Ryan, folks. Awesome post. I love it. Still laughing a little bit. And if you don't recognize the character, folks, check out the Trailer Park Boys. It's a stupid but funny show. All right, and the second one comes from TJ Marks. Let's throw that up right there. And ain't that the freaking truth? I've seen a similar post before. This one, I haven't seen it for a little while, so this one popped up today and made me laugh. Actually, last night, sorry. Thank you, TJ Jarvis, for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Crystal Ryan, for your post. Thank you, everybody, for your posts. If it wasn't for those posts, there'd be nothing to do here, and I'm sure it wouldn't be 507,000 plus folks here today. Yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't be nearly that many folks. So, thank you very much. Keep those posts coming in, folks. Even if we don't feature your posts, it doesn't mean it's not important. It just means there's a lot of posts there, and some of them percolate up to the top. And maybe yours will be up there next. Keep them coming in. Keeping me laughing, so that's a good thing. So what have we done here today? I've greeted you folks. I said good morning and told you what the date was on multiple parts of the planet. We talked about how awesome you folks are, because you are very awesome, and how many awesome folks are here. 507 plus thousand people. Oh my gosh. Anyways, enough of that. And then we featured a couple of posts, which I like to do. Thank you again to Crystal Ryan and TJ Jarvis. Great posts. Really appreciate that. I think maybe the only thing we can do is, I don't know, tell some bad jokes. What do sea monsters eat? Fish and ships. A frog just got hired at one of the local hotels. He's a bellhop, of course. Have you heard about the new corduroy pillows? They're making headlines. What did the yoga instructor say to her landlord when he tried to evict her? Namaste. Why did the scarecrow win an award? He was outstanding in his field. What kind of ghost has the best hearing? The eeriest. Why did the man get hit by a bike every day? He was stuck in a vicious cycle. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. What's the easiest way to burn 1,000 calories? Leave a pizza in the oven for 2 hours. What's a penguin's favorite film? Frozen. Wow, every day I warn you before I do those jokes. It says right on the screen, bad jokes, and I even say bad jokes. So please don't blame me. I gotta quit defending and just keep going. I enjoy that, and I'm really glad that a few of you come back specifically for those bad jokes every day. And I know they're bad, but that's the whole point of it, isn't it? And it's just, if you get a little chuckle, a little grin, anything like that, that's what I'm going for, my friends. I just want to make you laugh. And sometimes you gotta take the low road to get there. And that's what that is. Oh, and if you've got some jokes you want to share, I want to hear them. Please send them to jokes@wellithoughitwas.com. That's jokes@wellithoughitwas.com. If I can use them, I will, and I will credit you for those jokes, I promise you. Maybe it's blame, depending on the joke, but I'll credit you for your jokes if I use them. And and you probably noticed I started doing this just yesterday. Actually, I started doing that the day before yesterday. I started grabbing jokes from Penguin cookie packages. If you don't know what Penguin cookies are, they're a chocolate biscuit cookie, as we know here in North America. It's a chocolate wafer cookie, and they come in individual packages. These ones are from the UK, but I think they're available worldwide. They're tasty little things, but everyone has a cheesy little joke about a penguin. And I'm going to show that on the screen here. I showed it during the jokes too. So I grabbed one from them. I did it last time. I did it today. I'm going to continue to do it until I run out of penguins, or until I run out of penguin jokes. And you know what? This is just throwing this out here. Nobody's watching this except for a few hundred people, and I love you folks for watching it. But hey, McVitie's, the company that makes penguins, if you want to sponsor my joke segment, I'd be happy to be sponsored. I hope my friends out there don't mind at all. I tell a couple of penguin jokes every time and show your logo. I'm already showing it right now, saying not sponsored, because I'm trying to get your attention. That idea just came to me the other day, so I think it's a dumb idea, but heck, can you imagine if that worked out? That would be great too, wouldn't it? Money. Alright, folks. Enough of that. I want to get on to the next thing, and this thing is something that I ask every day, and what that thing is, that's a favor. And what is that favor? I think it sounds easier than it is, but I still think you can do it. When you're out and about peopling today, if you are out and about, we don't always get out of the house, I understand that, but if you get out of the house and you're around people, can you please try to make somebody laugh? Just make a little effort to do it at least. You make somebody laugh, you've done something incredible. You don't know. That person might be in a dark place, and maybe that little bit of laughter, that joke, that little bit of mirth, raise them up a little bit, give them a little bit of light in the darkness that they need at that moment. And I know you can do it. You make me laugh every day with your posts, so if you can, make somebody laugh. You know what's also equally important to me? And it's a twofold favor I'm asking you. Here's the second part. The second part of that favor is, can you try to make sure that you're laughing? I know we don't have a switch in our heads that say happy and sad or anything like that, but I do hope you're laughing. It's just as important that you're laughing as it is to make somebody else laugh. And if we can help you with that, that's what we're here for. We really are here to spread the laughter. Sorry about that, folks, for the discontinuity. My camera just died on me in the middle of recording. I don't know what's going on, but it's really, really hot and it's not working well. So I apologize for the discontinuity of the video, because the video does look different. I understand now. So let's get back to that last little thing I was saying there, and I do apologize for that. Please try to make somebody laugh today, and just as importantly, make sure you're laughing if you can. And if we can help you with that, I think we've done something good. If you can make somebody laugh, I know you've done something good. And we've all recreated something good here with this amazing group that you and I are members of. 507,000 members. We have created something amazing. We are amazing, folks. Now, I want to quickly introduce something. It's the next little bit. It's a video that I created today. It's just because I have difficulty talking about this next subject, and it's nothing super personal or anything, but I guess it kind of is. I'm going to preface it real quick. I love this group that I've created that you have made amazing. I love this group that we have. I love this community of over 500,000 people that we've got here, and I don't want to lose it. And the only way we can keep this group is by myself and my moderators dedicating a lot of personal time to keeping it going and keeping it growing. It takes me 6 hours a day some days, never less than 4, quite often 6 hours a day, just going through your posts, approving, declining, getting rid of scammers, getting rid of the religious garbage, getting rid of the political garbage, keeping this a fun place, the place that we've created. And yes, it's not 100%, but that's because we can't dedicate quite the time that we want. I'm already giving you 5-6 hours a day, and I love what I'm doing with that time, but it is taking away from so much of my life. And I can dedicate that time if I can make that time worth my while. It is worth my while, but if I can make that time make sense on another level, I'm gonna keep dedicating that time. But I've got to try to make it more feasible to do. And so I've created this little video here. I do apologize. I'm gonna go right to that right now. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about something else. So please forgive me, friends. I got a favor to ask you, the kind of favor that I don't like asking anyone, and it's really uncomfortable and it's really hurting me to ask, but here I am asking. Can you spare a few bucks? $2, $3, maybe $5? Anything will help. And what's it for? It's to help us dedicate the time to keep this group that you and I have created going and growing. We've created an amazing community of more than 500,000 people. And this community is always under threat from Facebook for deletion. Right now we're doing really good, but only because we dedicate a lot of time. How much time? I'm dedicating 6 hours every day minimum to this group. Why? Because if we just open the floodgates and let everything through, our group would be gone. It's just the nature of Facebook and meme groups. So if you see it in your heart and you think this is a worthwhile cause and you have some spare change, we would absolutely appreciate. We have a PayPal donation page set up that allows you to donate 2, 3, 5, or as little or as much as you'd like to donate. Those are the options on the page. There's a link in the notes to this video, and there's also a QR code on the screen right now. I understand if you can't afford it. I understand if you don't think it's worth it. But if you do think this amazingly fun group that you and I have created here is worth the effort that I'm putting in and that my admins and mods are putting in, and you can spare it, any small donation is going to go so far. It's going to go so far to allowing us to actually dedicate the time that we would require to keep that group going. 5-6 hours a day. Without it, it's gone. I'm not threatening to take down the page. I'm just saying it's getting really hard every day to put that time in. So if you've got some spare change and you think this is a worthwhile adventure that we're on, you know, this what I call the funniest city on the internet, because we're over 500,000 people, my friends. If you think that this is a worthwhile adventure, a worthwhile place, a fun place to be, and you've got that spare change and you wanna help us out, we would really appreciate any donation that you can make. As little as $2, and we're not asking for any more than $5. But if you can spare it, it's really easy to do. You just click that link, you just choose how much you want to give us, if you want to give us anything, and we will shout your names from the rooftops if you do make a donation. I'm so sorry for asking this. I'm so sorry for interrupting our video together, friends. Thank you for even considering this, my friends. Now I'm going to quit bothering you, and let's get back to the video. All right, thank you so very much for even considering that. I really appreciate it. That is the hardest thing that I can do, is to ask somebody for something like that. And I'm asking you for $5 or $3 or $2, whatever you can spare. But I gotta shut up. I already said I was gonna shut up. You know, I've got something else too, and it's kind of along the same lines, but I think it's a little more fun. You know, if you don't want to donate like that, but you'd like to maybe help out anyways, we've got these beautiful coffee cups. I've got some amazing t-shirts. Like, look at that shirt. I don't want to show you my belly, so I'm not going to stand up. Look at that. This is a really high quality shirt. I've washed this a bunch of times. It looks fantastic still. It's a Gildan brand t-shirt. So really high quality cotton. But we've got a bunch of other stuff. In fact, I'm going to throw that up on the screen right now. We're going to do this quick, like taking a band-aid off or whatever. But take a look there, folks. So right there, sorry, a little too far. Right there, we've got our 3/4 sleeve rock shirt. We've got that in different colors. I call it a rock shirt because I'm an 80s rocker. I'm an 80s rocker, baby. And that's the style of rock shirts that we had back then. And I've always loved that style of shirt. So that's our 3/4 sleeve shirt. Then, of course, right below there is the t-shirt, like the one I'm wearing right here. Then we got the coffee cup. I've already shown you that. Our new coffee cup actually looks better than the one I've showed you. And then we have, of course, we got our hoodie right up there. Those hoodies feel like a freaking hug, baby. They're nice and warm, nice and thick. Also available in multiple colors, not just black and white. I'm sorry if I seem gothic. That's just the image I have right there. And then, of course, as you can see right there, one of our newest items, or our newest item, is a phone case. Excuse me. Yeah, it's our newest item. There's a phone case, and that's for iPhones. That's all I have right now. But there are a bunch of different models of iPhones. If you go there and if you go to the store and take a look, there's going to be a drop-down menu you can choose from there. So lots and lots of options there. Any purchase, it's going to help us out. Oh wait, but you know what? I got something else cool. I'm going to get rid of this here. We got a tote bag, a great tote bag that looks great. It's a nice canvas material. And of course, it's got our Dorothy the cow saying, well, I thought it was funny on it. You know, Dorothy the spokes cow. And, you know, don't take my word for it. I want you to check out this photo from our huge supporter here and fantastic member, Rose Glad. She's got her bag. I showed this yesterday. I showed it the day before. I'll show it again, folks. She's got her tote bag. Not only is it great for groceries, she says, it's also great for toting around your rubber chickens. Come on, folks. If that's not a great endorsement, I don't know what is. Rose, you rock. I said it yesterday. I said it the day before. You absolutely rock. You rock that tote bag. And I love your rubber chickens. I know exactly what those rubber chickens sound like. I used to manage pet stores years ago. And that's a very, very common dog toy. And they're really noisy. And one of my favorite things to do when nobody was paying attention, we have a great big dump bin full of them. Just press right down on those chickens. And let them come back up. And as they inflate, it's this incredible screaming noise. So I know what you got there. I know what those rubber chickens are like, Rose. Thanks again, Rose. Thank you, folks, for checking that out. We have that store link there for you. It's going to be at the bottom of the screen, and as you saw as I had all that posted up there. And these links are also in our in our notes for the video. The donation links are there, as is the link to our store. Check it out. If you do end up buying one of our shirts or our cup or a tote bag or a phone case, I'd love to see a picture of you with it. Come on, show it off. I'd love to see our community wearing this out in the public, you know? Like I can see it in weird places. That'd be awesome. Like some strange place in a country that I'll never get to. I'd love to see somebody wearing one of our shirts. Will I ever see that? I don't know. Surprise me, folks. Yeah. But anyways, thanks for your support. We spent too much time to trying to sell stuff and that's not the point of this, and I do apologize. It's just it's tough, but I mean, it's worth it. You know what, enough of all that stuff. I think it's time that we just kind of wrap stuff up. Get back to, and I also want to get back to thanking you. I do a lot of that. This group is amazing because you're amazing. This group has grown incredibly fast, and it's full of so many great people, and the stuff that you folks bring to the table every day, the posts that you submit every day, your comments, your sharing of posts, all that stuff, the interaction is just, it's just great, you know, and it makes me feel good that it's happening on a little page that I create, or so on a little group that grew, actually. Nothing little about 500,000 folks, over 500,000 folks. So look at me, I am just, you know, talking in circles again. Why? Because it's early, as I said, and you know, I just embarrassed myself there a few minutes ago. If you wonder why I keep touching my nose, I think I'm gonna sneeze is why, so I'm so sorry about that. Alright, so cheers to you. Thanks for being here today, thanks for being here yesterday, and thanks for being here tomorrow. I know not everybody's watching these videos, but I know there are people watching them, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate the time you take to watch one of these videos. And I mean, I'm a little self-conscious about it, I'm a little shy, and thinking about that sometimes kind of makes my head spin a little bit. But I just hope we're bringing you some laughter, because you know you sure are bringing laughter to me. So I'm gonna let you go for today. Have a fantastic day today. Don't forget to make somebody laugh. Don't forget to laugh yourself. And throw it out there, you know, if you got a couple of bucks to spare, please donate to the group. It's really gonna help. And just have an amazing day. Keep being awesome. All the love, my friends.